Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of the Outer Worlds. We got a Chimera ahead of us. You know what that means? That means we're going to make some very bad decisions. And I think we're probably going to start with this. Okay, do we have places to retreat? Probably not sufficient, but that's fine.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, enter stealth mode. Here we go.
Want to try me? Nice one, Captain!
Wrong button. Right. Let's try and weaken it. I think we might have this in the bag. I mean, this thing is taking a lot. Let's loot all of that. There is still stuff alive in here, but we've got time to figure things out. So the Raptidon Spitter, that one died. I think there may have been something else as well. That was not terrible. It was clearly terrifying, but not terrible. I see you, whatever you are. Are you in the wall?
Here we go!
I think it's stuck in the wall. Well, if it can shoot out of the wall, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, that's going to be a real problem if it can shoot out and hit us. Alright, for right now, let's grab what we can in the area. Then hide. There's got to be something right around the back. Not really. I wonder if I can blast it with this. No, I think we're just going to have to back away and let it lose interest. Okay, fine. Shame about the wall glitch. Not really much we can do about that. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll position himself to the point where we can see him sticking through the wall again. There was a teeny bit of tail for a moment. Okay, well, it's gone non-hostile, so let's step in, see if it wakes up again, and if not, we can explore properly. We might have gotten everything on the last pass through, but it pays to be thorough. Yeah, not quite everything. Also, trip blade stuck in it. And what's this guy? Hey, big damn hero. Who clearly didn't make it. The Raptor don't. As a gun, that sounds like a pretty cool, cool bit of kit. So yeah, whoever this was, they tried and failed. Okay, well we can move on from that. Let's take a look and see. Raptidont. It is hard to say what it is. I mean, it looks kind of like a flamethrower, but I'm not convinced. Maybe it's like a shot cannon. It looks like an LMG, actually. 308 rounds per minute. Wow. 9 shots a second. Okay. Yeah, it's an LMG. Pretty funky one, actually. That is a lot of DPS. I really need to fix that hunting rifle. Down to 0% condition. Still effective, though. It's just, it's less effective. Mega Raptidon. Kind of want him to turn around so we can pop him in the face. Mate, you're just walking further away in the wrong direction. That's almost good enough.
Here we go.
There we go. Oi. We must have gone just out of range when he pushed us back. That's annoying. Alright, well, we can try that again. Missed him.
Mess them up. Get on.
Wallop, wallop. He is pushing us back. Something chronic. Alright, let's hit him with this. Shrink him down. Just get a little bit of healing on. Even shrunk down, he's quite the beast.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, I think I need to spend and upgrade the shrink rate even more. It's effective, but I want it to be melting things a lot faster. Oh, we've got some more maulers over there. And whatever these clouds of gas are. Seems a bit rank. Okay, before we go too far, let's check the map. So that's the Hero's Last Stand. I was interested in seeing if I could get to that or what that might be, but I think it's something that we can't access. Unless there's some kind of, like, secret way through up here, but I don't think so. No. Okay. So if that's out... Marauder Thug dead on the side of the wall. That's out. This whole section is also going to be out. So this is now heading proper south. Let's head back. We can potentially check out this little bit here, or we can check out the southern southern buildings just outside of Stellar Bay. Because continuing to head south isn't really going to help us out much right this second. I am curious what that sign's going to say, but it's probably just going to be directing us down here. We've done a fair amount of clearing for right now. So, we're turning away from Cascadia and returning to Stellar Bay. We could take a little detour off to the right. Just to check out those little buildings. This whole area feels really overgrown. Whatever buildings there are going to be round this corner. I can see some structures. And I can see some victims as well. Come on, give me that nice steady shot. Missed it. Got that one though. Rid of the mechanical before too much trouble. Hold still while I snipe you at extreme range. As friends have moved slightly out of sight, so I'm gonna have to deal with them when we get a bit closer. But it's a good initial thinning, let's say that. Ah, so close.
Nice one.
Come on, stick your head round. There we go.
The law, we are unstoppable.
Well, when you got Sniper Overwatch helping out, it certainly
like
makes
the Maurauders
the approach easier. Yeah, there's not many Marauders left alive here. Let's change back to the shrink ray. And we are just slightly overweight now. So no real parkouring around. We will at least be able to investigate and see what this place is all about, though. So this is a Marauder River Camp. They've definitely got some big guys. If it wasn't for you standing right in the way there, could have got a decent snipe off. There we go.
We got a fight on our hands.
Get on.
No! Can't get past that armor. That's one down. Oh.
No thank you, Mr. Mechanical. You just landed on my head.
We're not getting through. You're hurt.
Yeah, that's actually really painful.
Careful, you're hurt. Take cover.
Wow. That mechanical had a lot. Let's see where it puts us back. Okay, quite far back. Not so far back that we need to redo a lot, but talk about educational. How much armor must that mechanical have? I suppose the shrink rate is great to some extent, but it is consistent small damage over time. Well, while we're passing, let's sell plasma rifle. Yeah, it's a heavy machine gun. That's what it is. I suppose we could get the Raptor Don't out and try that for a bit. This is getting a little bit damaged, so its damage is reduced. We'll get rid of the shot cannon. Possible blocker, plasma rifle. Another grenade launcher. Yeah, that can go. I think all this stuff is going to pretty much go under the hammer. Technically, it's 50 damage difference from 100% condition down to 0%. So keeping equipment repaired is going to be worthwhile. That's Neon can go, that's Neon can go. That's defense skills, which we don't care about. Stealth skills, we do. We'll keep one of the medical helmets. The rest of it can all go under the hammer. And then we've got loads to sell over here. Sell over half of our Raptidon meat. It was me hoping that there would be a quick and easy way to select. I think we have to do these all individually. No matter. Don't actually do the Adrena time. And I think I want the Purple Berry Bunch back, actually. So we'll need to go in and sort that out. Okay, so down here. There we go. Unmark these. There's not many of them, but it just means we're not burning through them unnecessarily. Okay, let's sell the stuff and then we'll return to where we were and try and do a little bit better. I think we can repair our stuff in the field. Yeah. $67 weapon parts and 29 armor parts. It feels like a lot. let's do it. And the next batch of weapons and stuff will just break down. I think that'll be the balance that we do. On the plus side, this should make it a bit easier to pick people off. Take the high ground where we can. And there's the scrap mechanical, but where is... Guys, well,
Here we go.
you're as good at first target.
Right hit.
Scrap mechanical down. Ooh, almost got him. What a shot. Any more for any more? We know that there are more. Question is, where are they?
Just when I started thinking there was no civilization on this rock.
Here we go.
He took 2 hits. That is quite the surprise. Oh, just missed the foot.
Don't mess with us.
Okay, let's get these guys looted and then try not to die around the corner again. So all the stuff from you, all the bits from you. Where's the scrap mechanical? He's all the way up here. There wasn't anything over this side. And we're a lot more mobile as well, which is going to help. Yeah, before I thought I could hear something breathing, and I think I just heard it again, so... we want to be a little bit careful and cautious. The guy that ran up this side... oh, he was behind this one. I thought he was behind this thing. My perception of distance was all skewy. There's a tiny window where I can get him in the top of the head.
I have your back, Captain.
Nice, Captain!
Right, scrap mechanical gone. Well, that was a terrible shot.
We were destined to prevail.
Right, Ellie went down, but everyone else died, so... I don't mind too much if Ellie needs a moment to recoup. So now it's a question of finding where all the bodies are. Ooh, who's Sinis? Let's not engage just yet. We'll finish exploring this area up here first. Maybe it's just more raptidons that we can hear. I thought that there was going to be more bodies, but the damn grass makes it hard to see. Okay, well, let's check the building first. Uh-oh. Back behind cover, people. Didn't see anything. Because I am not taking any chances. another guy gone. You're on the corner. Got you. I think there's one who's kind of run round. God.
That's the last of them.
Okay. Much clearer. Let's try this again. Grab your stuff. Yeah, those scrap mechanicals are big, but that first hit we did was over 1,000 damage. Nice and chunky. So we were going to check out this place. Let's try that. Okay, not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Bit of lemon slap. Some loose money. More ammo than we know what to do with. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to start looking at getting weapon parts from kit rather than just selling it. Hey, more purple berry bunch. And we have some kind of storeroom, which is going to take mag picks to get into. We can probably drop it down a little bit in terms of requirements. So, here we go. Stealth skills. And lockpick. Yay, got rid of it completely. Oh, I like that.
Real.
Let's put our kit back on. Big stonking armor that it is.
Flick.
Ammo. Marauder Survivalist. Armor ignored by stealth attacks minus 10%. Ooh. It's cool. I don't know if it's super cool. Standard troop helmet. I mean, this is all nice, but so far doesn't feel spectacular. But not everything's going to be. Doesn't look like there's any terminal or anything to do here. So that building is done. Let's see if there's any way into the next building. No, that's all closed off. In that case, it's going to be whatever's going on down at that loading dock. Don't think we can get up on the roof, but we'll try. No, at least not this way. Maybe this corner? Would have been a bit of a stretch. I don't think this is actually getting us any benefit. Okay. Do we go for the big guy first? I think we go for the big guy first. That took off half of his health. Big guy gone.
That's the last of them.
So, who was Sinis? And what was all that about? It's got a revamped power helmet. Looks a bit sturdy, but it smells. More survivalist armor stuff. I think this may be all there is. So, let's have a look. Plasma armor rating, chronofield aggregator, and quieten the steps. I wonder what the chronofield aggregator does. It gives tech skills, so it's not bad. But I don't think it's worth us holding on to. So let's mark it for breakdown. We'll just break it down now, actually. That revamped power helmet is not quite as good as our current one, but we could potentially upgrade it. Let's give this to Ellie. Yeah, that's pretty stonking. We don't need 2 sets of lockpick helmets. Let's get rid of that one. We don't need all the extra tech skills armors. We definitely don't need that fragmented mining helmet. This is interesting that it's got the same look, but it is clearly a special one. We're not always going to be stealth attacking. Like, the first hit is going to be a stealth attack, and then that's it. So I think this goes. Interesting that medium grade work gear is giving just ranged weapon skills +5. Let's chuck that. And this is giving persuade +3, but temperament +1 is better. Okay, I think that's thinned things down on that side in terms of weapons. Shovel, that gets broken up. Bolt pistol goes. Hunting rifle ultra. Yeah, it just doesn't have the durability. That's the big thing of it. They're nice, but they just don't have the durability. Okay, all cleared down. Right. Well, this has dropped us in a hole. This has been an interesting little excursion. I think we should start heading back up towards the bridge. Yeah. I'm not going to find anything more useful here. So, clearing out Marauders, always good, always fun. A little bit we missed on the way. I don't think honestly they had much of a chance once I repaired my weapons. And I think the further in we get, the more we're going to have to sit on top of that. I think I'm going to have to replace this sniper rifle with something that's a bit more durable. As beautiful a gun as this is, and it is a very pretty gun, it just does not have the durability that we need. And that's going to get us in trouble sooner rather than later. So back past the press office. nothing else to see on the way. As much as you can fast travel everywhere, it's worth retracing your steps when it's still like your first time through, because there's nooks and crannies where things can be hidden. And there's always the chance that we would have missed something. So, down to the bridge. Oh, okay. So, that was the key for the door for the arms thing that we just told the person to open from the inside. So I guess they really didn't get very far. They did a valiant thing, shutting her in, but it didn't help them out. There's a lot of explosives on this bridge. I do worry about that. Okay, well, now that we are across at the southern side, I think this is probably going to be a good point to finish off the episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed it, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of The Outer Worlds. See you soon.